Hello everyone, this is Ashu, and in this video I'm going to talk about abstract classes and abstract methods and also the way they are contributing towards the polymorphism in Java. So now let's talk about the abstract classes and the methods. So what are abstract classes actually? So generally abstract classes are those in which you are trying to define some kinds of abstract classes are useful for hiding some kind of information, that is hiding information from the users. Then we use these abstract classes. So in these abstract classes you will be defining some methods in which you will be not implementing those methods within the classes, but this responsibility of implementing these methods will be of the subclasses of this abstract class. So here, when you want to declare an abstract class in the Java, you need to use the keyword abstract and then you need to declare the class. And an abstract class may or may not have an abstract method. That is, you can have if it is not an abstract method, then we call it as so you can have abstract classes and in the abstract classes or concrete classes in Java programming. So if you're having the abstract classes, they can either have or cannot have the abstract methods. That you can have any number of abstract methods or you can have only any number of normal methods or you can have a combination of that as well. And here in the abstract methods, the definition will only be, you will be just declaring it, and the definition and the implementation will be owed to its subclasses. And you cannot create an object to an abstract class. That is, you can create only an object to its subclass with the help of which you can have a reference to the abstract class, but you cannot create an object for it. And also coming on, this is what I would talk about the abstract classes. So it is useful for declaring that needs to be implemented by the classes which extend the abstract class. The abstract class hides the internal details of the method implementation, showing only essential information to the users. So normally whenever you want to show the essential information to the users, you can use it, or even in the case when like some programmer is doing some code and for some point of time they know that in this class they must have this method, but they might not able to understand how to implement it. Then they can just declare the method and declare the method as an abstract method within an abstract class, and then the another any member who is developing in the development team can later use a subclass for extending the same method, the abstract method which is present in the abstract class. So this is in two ways which it will be useful for us. And the abstract, coming on to the abstract methods surely has to be declared within an abstract class itself. They cannot be declared in a concrete class. And this abstract method will be only having a declaration, not a definition, and they will be implemented by the subclasses. And if you want to access this whatever the abstract classes or whatever the methods inside this, then you can access them by creating the object to the subclasses. And coming on to the syntax, you can see that abstract keyword you have to use. Then we need to write whatever the normal classes we are declaring, everything is the same. Just before the name of the class, you need to mention the keyword that is an abstract. And coming on to the abstract methods, so the abstract method will be the same. So you will be writing the return type, method name, the same. Whatever the signature you have for the method will be the same here. Just only the abstract keyword will be starting in the will be included in the starting. That is what the thing is here. And now I will explaining you with the help of a program that will be easy to understand. So here is a piece of code that I have been taking for explaining this program. So you can see that here we are having an abstract class. I'm declaring the class that is an animal is a class, and I'm declaring it as an abstract class. And you can see that the two abstract methods are declared in this. That is make sound and perform action. Why we are calling them an abstract method is because we have used the abstract keyword here. And now we can say that we are only declared these methods. We are not writing their implementation or definition here. So now if you can see that class dog. So here we told that subclasses, that is inheritance is being performed here. So the dog is extending the animal. Extend keyword is useful for inheriting the properties. So your dog becomes a child class and the animal becomes a parent class. So it is inheriting from the animal class, and it is now this dog class has the responsibility of implementing the methods that are defined within the animal class. Now one more thing needs to be understood. If a dog class is not implementing all the abstract methods within here, you can see that in the abstract in this doc class we have written the implementation for both the make sound and perform action. But in case if we it is not declaring or if it is not implementing any one of the abstract method, then the thing that would happen here is this dog has also whatever the dog class is there, that would also become an abstract class. So if an abstract, then again another class needs to be required that has to implement the property, that has to implement the one more leftover method. Then that you cannot create the, then in that case whatever the new class that you will be creating at the last, we can create an object only for that, not even for the dog class. So this is what will be happening here. So if it is implementing, if a subclass is implementing all the methods, abstract methods within an abstract class, that is it is inheriting, then only it can be a normal class, or else this class will also become an abstract class. So as if though it is here, you can see that it is both the make sound and perform action abstract methods are being implemented by it. So it is a normal class. So we are using dog, and also we are adding a cat, another one. So here this cat is also taking both, it is implementing both the make sound and perform action. So this is a way, here you're just declaring them, but when coming out of the dog and this cat, they are implementing them. They are the subclasses, and they have taken the responsibility of implementing the abstract methods that have been declared in the abstract class. And you can see here in the next one, that is a public. So when you come to the main method, we can see that we are creating the objects. As I've told you already, we cannot create an object for an abstract class. We can only create a reference to it, and we can create an object for the subclasses. And with the help of that only, we can access the methods. So you can see the system, we are printing the value of dog. So dog dot make sound and dog dot perform action. So here, whenever you are giving a call to it. So now let's come on to the previous example, like to previous code here. We can see that what made sound is there, and you're also even having here the make sound in the dog as well and in the animal as well. Now dog is the child class and animal is a parent class, as we know from the method of overriding. So method overriding and method overloading are a types of polymorphism. So how the abstract classes and methods are implementing the polymorphism is just here we can explain it. That is, we can see that you are declaring the same method within the parent class and even the child class. As if you're declaring the methods in both of them, we know that the method in the child class will be implemented, which is known as a method overriding. So the same thing is taking place over here. So the polymorphism is taking place in the abstract classes and the abstract methods. So that's the way the polymorphism is implemented by them. So now that's the reason the make sound is whenever you're calling it, you can access all the methods. Whenever a child class object is created, then all the methods and the variables within the parent class can also be accessed. That is the principle of inheritance. But here you are having the same method with the name. You are having a method with the same name in both the parent and also the child class. Then automatically the child class method will be accepted when you're creating the object for this child class. So this is not the method overriding, and the same thing will be taking place here, and this will be taking the responsibility of implementing it. And here, once if we run the program, let's see what output we'll be getting. So Java C, and the name of the program, the name of the class is here. The name of the class that I have given is an abstract. And now we'll be running the program. Yeah, you can see that dog. As I have we declared that dog will be making woof woof sound, and the perform action is the fetch the ball. The same is printed. And for the cat, we have written the meow and chase the mouse. The same has been done. So this is all about abstract classes, methods, and the way they are implementing the polymorphism. I hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you.